Hello, myself Sunil Ramakrishna. Here basically we are talking about the topic that is software company do the investment basically, and American group basically are doing the investment to India basically. So here one person told the three lines basically spoken by the businessman and by the normal person. Businessman basically spoken three lines. Before three lines basically they added a few words. In that words basically they basically not got heart attack. But when the normal person read that line basically, he converted to heart attack basically. His body converted to heart attack basically. So you can just imagine basically how dangerous the software basically is, the computer basically where you are sitting basically, that is basically. So one person told that when basically the three assume that basically the war basically group basically finished a few cities from the thousand cities, they are 100% going to send the power supply of that whatever remaining cities basically. They are going to finish, that is 100% sure basically, because this was not tested. So mostly lots of people says that this only basically the people who have the knowledge of these videos basically, they say that basically the war basically which might be ongoing, that is this only basically. So lots of people says that somebody basically knows everything basically, and according to the some software industry error basically the lots of companies are created basically. You will not able to believe it. In Vadodara city basically there is .com basically company. So the name itself says that basically we are tracking it basically. The company like numerator basically, they say that basically we are tracking the errors basically. But then basically the problem is why basically this was not came in front of the world basically. If they are getting basically 5 lakh crore basically, they are doing basically time pass in India by drinking beer, by drinking wine, by doing dance in software company. Then one of the person told that assume that basically thousand city basically from thousand city basically some around 300 city basically ended and 700 city basically data they passed. Now basically what are the things going to happen? They are 100% basically going to pass to the one nuclear power company of the world basically, and that is the chain basically. From that only basically they are going to pass. So one person told that slowly basically they might be finishing the areas, taking the power supply, passing the data to the nuclear power plant. So there basically the blast option basically which I told that basically are less, but blast, spark, and stopping the blast software basically might have created by the nuclear power company group. Why? Because they already send the data to the universe basically. So universe group also might be helping them basically. But this might be secret mission basically. But here basically the stuff is this everything is already done. So some group basically tracked this basically. That error basically is there. Error to hai basically. So one person told that here basically the stuff is what is the option basically. So one person told that basically the few areas are basically getting end of these thousand cities. They are passing the data to the nuclear power company. Nuclear power company basically the main power company of the world basically. They are passing to the each and every country's nuclear power plant. In India basically it's Karnataka. So Karnataka group basically are passing the power supply to whole India, each and every cities basically. So one person told that Karnataka group basically is going to get, if anything bad is going to happen, that is basically the blast. But mostly basically India is so smart basically they might have kept backup of their country also. So before Karnataka gets the power supply, it might possible that some other country like Bangladesh and basically some other countries basically whatever country basically they might have invested, that country will get power supply first. An exact replica basically they might have created, and after that only basically the India is going to get the power supply. But most people say that basically this is not going to work because the land basically of Bangladesh, land basically of Kashmir, sorry, the Kashmir basically is India, but so land basically of some other South Africa country, that are totally different. Basically, this experiment is not going to work basically. So that was the waste of investment basically. One of the person. So one person told that American group basically told that basically India basically you are doing investment like this way basically of that 5 lakh crore basically which we are sending to India basically. That question basically one of the person basically raised after watching this video basically. So one person told that yeah, 5 lakh crore basically is not a huge money basically. One person told that basically if I get 5 crore basically I can do I don't know what else basically I can do. So here basically it's a 5 lakh rupees you can see 5 lakh crore basically. 5 lakh crore is a huge amount basically. So one of the person told that it might possible that America basically might be having lots of rupees. The American businessmen basically might be having lots of rupees. So they might be spreading basically le baba le. Lele means take it money, take it money, take it money. And like this India basically might be telling they money, give money, give money, give money. Like this Indian businessmen basically are enjoying their life basically in Mumbai. Because in Mumbai only basically the software company basically are placed. And in Mumbai, then basically it's Pune basically. Then basically Bangalore is there, Chennai is there, Hyderabad is there. So like this the data has been spreaded basically. So one person told that so how the projects are designed here. Then also basically they were not able to track. That is the question basically. One person told that so do you know basically one thing basically. For example, India basically got 1 crore project. In that 1 crore project basically 5 lakh project is of text box only. 5 lakh project is of only combo box. 5 lakh project is only of checkbox. Then only basically they were not able to track. One of the person basically who is into the uh, projects basically designing of the whole India basically. The India is supposed to get this 1 crore project or 2 crore, 5 crore, whatever thing basically. From that basically 5 lakh basically is of text box. 5 lakh is of combo box. At that time also basically they were not able to track. That question basically one of the person basically raised. Then one of the person told that basically the if Microsoft basically don't know this text box equal to 1,000 cities, then the person basically who is designing the 1 crore project, he might be knowing that basically. Then one person told that do you know basically the Bollywood industry? Yeah, Bollywood industry basically we know basically the Bollywood industry basically sitting at Calcutta basically designing the stuff and then basically sending to the Mumbai and telling Mumbai basically do this basically. Like this basically Mumbai basically do the stuff basically. But that is basically in front basically. Real picture basically never comes into the front basically. Kolkata is in front basically. So Kolkata might not be basically. Mumbai is basically it's not basically that 100% sure basically. They are basically just in front. So here basically few people says that software industry is connected with the Bollywood also basically. So one person told that when this movie basically gets launched na Sunil, that time basically the 5 lakh projects are completed and that 5 lakh projects basically are designed in that movie basically. And lots of people says that also when this 5 lakh sorry the projects this movie basically gets launched that time basically the 5 lakh project starts basically because we don't know the real picture, but this is the concept basically. But Bollywood is connected with it because 5 lakh crore is a huge amount basically that's getting divided into different ways basically. Different ways. So one person told that 5 lakh crore is a huge amount basically. So like this basically the India started segregating the amount that we are spending this way, we are spending that way, we are spending this way, we are spending that way. Bollywood groups tell this, Hollywood groups tell this because lots of Hollywood groups are also connected with Bollywood basically. So one person told that Microsoft basically have doctors also, right? SAP group also basically have doctor of software that is SAP blood cells, Microsoft blood cells, Java blood cells. Like these doctors are also basically there. So one person told that yes, yes. So in next video, see that.